Welcoming everybody to a new year of Four Down the Field podcast. I'm your host, Rob Young Bob Anderson. It is 2025. It's a new year. Fantasy, college, NFL. We got the Ryder Cup coming up. We got the Pistons coming back after making the playoffs last year. We have the Tigers right now battling for the number one seed in the American League. And of course, the Dead Wings are coming back as well. Anyway, yeah, Jeremy's not here. We haven't really got one going yet. We didn't really finish one after last year, so just do a little recap. You notice the trophies behind me. So yeah, we don't have to really go into that. But yeah, Michigan, strong end of the season last year, beating Ohio State, making it four in a row. Lions, big disappointment in the playoffs after getting the one seed and going 15-2. Uh, let's see. Jim won the BBI this year. He's going to try to be a double champ. Good luck, Jimbo. I play you this week. We'll get into that in the fantasy podcast. But yeah, good luck everybody this year. I just want to talk real quick about the picks. It's the board. It's week two, technically in NFL, week three of college, but it is week one of the picks. And it's brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook and Bengay. Before I get into the picks, I do want to do a quick recap of last year. My overall record in NCAA was 44-42. I don't know how I did this in the NFL, but I somehow went 58-32. That is insane. I don't know what happened there. My money in DraftKings most certainly didn't reflect that. Fantasy overall was 60-25. 2025 predictions, though, for me, we're going to start in the NFC. I have the Cardinals winning that division. NFC North, I have the Packers. NFC South, I have the Bucks. They just seem to just get it going down there in the NFC South. A lot of teams kind of suck. Carolina's not going to make a push. The Falcons are playing their not rookie, but first year starter and Penix, and yeah, the Saints are the Aints. So yeah, I like the Bucks that come out of there. NFC East, I'm gonna stick with the Eagles. I know not many uh, teams in that division win back to back, but I'm just looking around. I know I'm kind of cheating a little bit right now because I got the Eagles already beating the Cowboys last week, but I did like the Eagles prior to that. AFC West, I have the Chargers. AFC North, the Ravens. AFC South, I do like the Jaguars. And the AFC East, I got the Bills. So, all right. Big Ten champ, I actually have Penn State. SEC, LSU. ACC, Miami. Big 12, Iowa State. All right. All right. So let's get into the board. We're going to start in college this week. Real quick, we're just going to fly through these. I'm going to go outside for the fantasy podcast. So it's a nice day outside. Uh, NCAA week three, we're going to start down in the SEC. Georgia laying 3.5 at Tennessee. Over under is 50.5. Tennessee's a really hard place to play. It's early in the year. From what I can tell so far this year, they've been playing good defense and being physical, running the football. Georgia, I'm not so sure if they're going to be as dominant as they were in years past. NIL's kind of spread the wealth across the land. The rich aren't as rich in that sense, but yeah, I do like the Vols here to hang with Georgia. Gunnar Stockton, good quarterback, but I want to see it on the road in this year before. So give me Tennessee in an early matchup at home against Georgia, getting 3.5. Pittsburgh minus 7.5 in the backyard brawl, traveling to West Virginia. This is a matchup of two teams that straight up hate each other. I love this matchup. Brings me back to 10, 15 years ago when these teams were kind of better. Rich Rod back like 20 years ago or whatever it was. But yeah, fun matchup. I'm going to think Pittsburgh runs away with this one, though. Everything that I can see so far with Rich Rod being back at West Virginia, uh, yeah, it does not look good. Pittsburgh looks like they're at least decent. Yeah, give me the Panthers in that one. South Florida going to Miami. South Florida taking on Boise State week one, beat them. Traveled down to the swamp in week two, beat them as a 17.5 point underdog. They're a 17.5 underdog or point underdog again, traveling to Miami for this one. Uh, I do think Miami showed its physicality against Notre Dame early in the year already. Nothing's going to sneak up on Miami now. I mean, South Florida played two A games in a row, in my opinion, and beat Boise State the way that they did, and go down to the swamp and upset the Gators. So I think Miami's going to come ready to play. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Canes in this one. Uh, give me the Canes, laying the big number. Another fun one, Florida. We just talked about them. They got upset last week against those Bulls. They traveled down to Death Valley to take on those Tigers of LSU, where LSU is laying 7.5, and the over/under is 47.5. Um, I'm going to take the under in this one. I was leaning Florida just because I think they were looking ahead last week to this matchup. South Florida came in with their A game, stunned the Gators. I don't think Florida is terrible. I do like DJ Lagway. LSU did beat Clemson early in the year. Not to take away anything from them. Clemson's a team that I expect to be there at the end of the year, obviously playing in the ACC. Um, However, I'm going to take the under. I do lean Florida getting 7 and a hook, but in a game that I think is going to be low scoring in general, just give me the under. I feel more comfortable with that. Texas A&M at Notre Dame, ABC or no NBC at night. No, it's ABC at night because we got Big Ten Saturday night. Anyway, ABC Texas A&M at Notre Dame. Notre Dame, the Irish laying 6.5 over under 49.5. Notre Dame 0-1. We just talked about it. They lost to Miami early in the year. Had a bye last week. Texas A&M 2-0. Nothing really impressive, if you ask me. I do know Notre Dame is going to be very desperate in this game. They're at home. It's at night. They do have a young quarterback that could be a problem in a matchup where they could take advantage of that with a nasty front. However, I'm going to lay the points with the Irish at home. Just win by 7, baby. And that's going to end the picks for this week. It feels good being able to do this again. Maybe Jeremy can meet me up next time, but I'm going to be trying doing this on Wednesdays moving forward, just so everybody knows. Either during the day or one week will have to be in the evening. But Wednesday's going to work good for me, I think. It would be good because for fantasy, we got all the waivers gone through. It's before the Thursday kick. It gives me a good idea what the lineups are going to be. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make it a Wednesday thing, guys. So it's gonna be an exciting year. Good luck to everybody, and go blue.